The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll run it for the first time with Swift, and he's going to be... At the line, no gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it's going to be third down.
Hands up.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man, that's Coleman. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10.
What is...
They'll run here with Hill. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From just shy of midfield, here's second down.
Hey, ball and kick. What is it?
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
He's tackling at the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by Swift. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
They'll try again here, second and 10. To throw is Williams. see through. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Got the hook up there to Odunze. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play that time on 4th and 1, and even 30 yards.
At the 5-yard line.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hill is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Taking down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Bears got there, and They did. Chicago ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On second down, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Chicago.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Burden, the man on the move. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Here's Hill. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Chicago. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bears 14. On the air is nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one caught over the middle by the rookie. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 32 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. 70 Lions.
Look wide, get this one complete, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Bears' 18-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Play like you mean it.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is Tommy Moab. And the Bucs are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready, drop. Westy, punch forward.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Here's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burden.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Williams now to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Komet, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point, and yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
On third down, it's Williams. Quick slam, caught by Burton. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team. And he steps into this one, gets off a big kick, angled for the sideline. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
At the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready up.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Great job there, not only securing the ball for the interception, Mike, but then turning into a runner. I can promise you he's going to get an earful by his teammates when they watch, saying, man, you couldn't get it in the end zone. Either way, that offense takes the field on the 1-yard line. He certainly did his job. This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize. It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
He'll try and throw. Here's Williams. That is caught side of the end zone. Luther Burden. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. The Bears will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Viking 18.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
8. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Bronco 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Fielded at the 9. Put it into this, but a great return to the other side of midfield.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. He works free, right side. And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. It's his second touchdown of the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down and 3.
Here we go, shot. 60, go.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Just like a record deal, I'm a big dope. It's a cold word, yeah, keep it in my coat. Money hungry, trying to get some more. No, I pack. This ain't, I'm tugging down on this side like you ain't go. If you don't agree, ask the streets in your bitch. 5 years, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll.
Ready up.
Precious on the globe.
Reload, reload. Come on, come on. Ready?
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
2nd and 10.
Check. 70. Hawk 70. Hawk.
They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 15. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Cougar knife.
Escaping the pressure right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams to throw on 2nd down. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up being Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, what a mistake. Fair catch at the 1-yard line. At least give it a chance to go in the end zone.
2-yard line.
Try the right side this time. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bears first down.
A play fake. Now Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it.
He's got another one. Touchdown, Bears. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bears will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set, ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he slits through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second down and 2.
Let's go. Hawk 7, Hawk.
Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Set up. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. Devon Dexter there on the tackle.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Ready. Set go.
They'll run on second down. He's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Ready, ready. Set up.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
What is it up?
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
What is up?
Run play. This is Hill. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 5.
What is it on?
In motion, it's Odunze. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to have the first down and more. And he will go all the way. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
These scores have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a fourth-quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely, and at this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2, the likelihood of them being in that playoff picture is drastically different. So, big win today when they needed it the most.
At their own 35-yard line.
We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it like your birthday.
Let's go. Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And wow, tough to break down that time. Searching forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19. Let's go.
They'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Okay, ready?
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Huh.
Here's a design run, and he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back from the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Taken down at the 41. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Third and 9. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he will score! Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Bears. McLaughlin now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Tag! Bravo 80!
The defense still has 3 timeouts, so we'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Third and 11. They will take a knee here. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. So this was a win for the visiting Bears. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Tampa.